Alrighty, so it's time to get rid of the PS3. Nah, I'm ready to get that P4. I said I would get a P4 eventually. I'm gonna have both, obviously. No fanboy wars over here, but yeah, that's the glorified Blu-ray player. It's time to go. Now, one of my boys, I've been trying to sell this for a minute, get rid of it, and a lot of people say, yeah, I want it, but my goal was to get rid of. I had a package just like this for 360, but I ended up saying, you know what, I got so much invested in 360, and I can use this as another set-top box, and all those free games with goals that my little brothers, little cousins will be playing. So it was like, even though my initial thoughts were the PlayStation was more future-proof because of the Blu-ray player, and you didn't have to pay to stream, but now Xbox has the you don't have to pay to stream, which isn't irrelevant because I already have an account. But now the Xbox, it just future-proofs itself because of, I think, the streaming services and Netflix and Hulu are actually better on the 360, and they have more apps. To me, things look just chunky and messed up on the PS, and it doesn't function as well, especially Amazon Prime. I just think it's work. Amazon Prime is buggy on everywhere, but I think it works better on 360. But anyways, Uncharted 3, which I didn't finish. I never played. This is my first Metal Gear, and I got my system like not when they first came out, not when they were $600. Actually, if you watch my video how I got my PS3, I had the Xbox Elite, and it had red rings. No. I took it back because I knocked it over, whatever, got the insurance and whatnot. And I guess when I took it back, within that month, that's how you knew Microsoft paid attention back in the day. Because the Elite was like $540. And the only thing was different was it had with HDMI cable. It was black and it had a bigger hard drive. But it was like $540 for the same exact system as that white trash 20 gig system. But they lowered the price within a month. So when I got that price difference, when I took it back to Best Buy to get another one, they gave me that it was about $98 difference. So now I used that $98 in-store card to buy my PS3, so I only pay like $300 for the PlayStation because of the red rings on the 360. But I got the PlayStation late. Like, I didn't get it when it first came out. I think I got like maybe a year and a half, and not when it was $600. And this is one of the first games I bought. Man, all the stopping and downloading and stuff. That's one thing I hated about Sony back in the day when I was a kid, was the loading stuff. And this game is a good game. It was fun. I just, not knowing the stories and never playing the ones before, because, like I said, this is my first time owning my own PS3, so I didn't really get into it. Not saying it's a bad game. It's just, I think I got to the part where you gotta chase this dude around London and follow him, and he can't see you. And after failing that mission like 20 times, I stopped playing. Infamous 2, I bought this used from GameFly. I never finished it. I just started playing it actually on my projector. It's a pretty fun game. It's not bad at all. I didn't finish it though. Drake's Deception. I beat every Uncharted except for this one, and this one was the most boringest one so far. The first two to me I loved. This one is good too. I ain't got no issue with it, but I just didn't finish it yet. All these sport games, I don't even know how many of them work, but they work good enough. I bought these all used from GameFly for like $8, because my goal with EA, which I'm going back to, or sport games, is stay a year behind, because I don't get into them like I used to back in the day, and it's not worth it to me to play them. So I always stayed a year behind in the sport games. I know this one works because, for the longest I couldn't even figure out how to play a season offline in this one, but I figured out in the new for the next gen. And then we have the kill zones, which they're not great to me. They're an okay game for Sony and all that, and I can respect that. They're good, but they're not great. They don't come close to. If this was to compete with Gears, it does a horrible job. It doesn't even come close to it. Like, not even a little bit. It does not. And I got like the second one was really good story and all that. It's just not having time. And when I was gaming, I was playing on the 360. I was playing, Call of Duty's, Black Ops, or whatever. Like something came out. Like this was like one of those games that came out in the spring, and then something good came out better later, or people got back on the duty after they took their little break, and I never got to finish playing it. So these are games I'm getting rid of with the system. And it was not that white controller. I'm keeping my white controller, but I have another black one I'm gonna throw in there. And the goal was, at first the deal was this for $200, but I was like, I'm not even gonna play these anymore either. I love this game, Ghost Recon Future Soldier. The campaign, co-op, 4-player, multiplayer, excellent. Of course, like the last few Ghost Recons, the campaign is too damn short, which pissed me off. The multiplayer was a joke. It was on to something, but it just, the servers, and it's just that me and my boys, we played it for a little bit and we just couldn't do it because the servers were like, it had 2K servers, man. It was trash. It was bad. It was bad. It could have been a good game if they fixed and focused more on the online. Then it looked kind of grainy, like the graphics, although it was like it took them 4 years to make it and they stopped messing it up, and it's supposed to come out this year. Whenever that happens to me, you might as well not even get the game because they're mostly a disappointment. When they make a game and it gets pushed back like 4 or 5 times. And I got a video coming out in the future about the new Rainbow Six, how they did the same thing with that game, how they made it. Then it was supposed to come out last gen, 360, PlayStation 3 era, and they said no. And then they said, oh, we got it. And then they're like, no. Then they said the game was finished. And then they said, no, we don't like it. So they pretty much had, because they said, when that happens, you can't put the game out because it's just too many start overs. So now they said they had to scrap it completely. So we don't even know if the next Rainbow Six is going to come out in the future. Get online. So that's for that. So that's a video to come with future talk about that. But I like this game a lot. First co-op multiplayer. This, if Call of Duty did that, like the real campaign, man. If they did that, man. But they too lazy. They ain't gonna do it. Started playing this years ago and I think I got halfway done. But I wanted to play this for co-op too. And my first, same like the Metal Gear, my first Resident Evil game. Like I never played them back in the day. So it was I didn't like the control style on the 360. In fact, this was one of the games where I debated because I thought that Sony would have a better feel on this game because of their controller, and it just wasn't working. And what happened was when Sony gave you the demo to play this for free, it wouldn't work. Like it was buggy and glitchy. So I was thinking about, this was like the first game I was thinking about that as a multi-plat, that I was like, maybe it make more sense to get it on Sony. And I think they had some special extra content too. So I contemplated getting it for Sony, but it didn't happen because the demo wouldn't work on the Sony. So I like, forget Sony then. And I just got it for the Xbox. And this is a cool, fun co-op game. Like if you got, I know dudes who have girlfriends and stuff like that, they like to play it in home with their girls or whatever. And it's one of those type of games, like the chick likes to be the chick character and all that nonsense. Not a bad game. It's just, I hate the controls. I can't even lie. I don't like the controls at all. The controls turn me off about this game. But it is what it is. I actually rebought this at Best Buy when it was like buy 2 get 1 free. I think I got this, the BioShock, which isn't even open yet, and I got the Vegas, Rainbow Six Vegas. Obviously, I missed those. Like I was just talking about how the next one might not even be because of the what is it? Oh, because they kept screwing the game up and pushing it back, and everything. Like I said, every time they do that, that sucks. But another good co-op game with your boys. If they need to make this if they do make the next one, make it like the Ghost Recon's campaign where you can have the 4 players. Do the real campaign, not like, a bootleg campaign like Battlefield does a bootleg campaign. Do the real story, like incorporate 4-player into the game, like Gears does. Like that changes gaming. That's more. Certain games shouldn't have multiplayer. Not this game, obviously, but certain games shouldn't have multiplayer. But they should have a co-op 4-player in their campaigns, and that would make games way better, more appealing, more replay value. People like to play with their friends together in the game, and Gears did an excellent job with that. This Rainbow Six did an excellent job with that, but the campaign was too damn short. How you have a 4-player game with 4 people, make the game short as hell? Here's another good 2-player co-op game. The multiplayer in this was not a legit story either, but I love this game. I played this multiplayer, like the little mission mode where you and another person go through the game. I did it with like at least 3 or 4 people. I loved it. I actually loved it, yo. This was a fun game. My one boy, I was playing with him, and I knew what happens. I know you have to fight each other, and the end of this mad cool after you do the mission. So I was thinking about gonna kill him, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that because it was a 20, like a 50, maybe 20 achievement point for killing him. So I hesitated, and I didn't kill him. But he thinks, oh, I got you. I'm like, no, I hesitated. I could have had to jump on him, but I let him live because he would have had to do the whole thing all over again just to get the achievement. So I was like, I'll let you live. But I loved this. The co-op mode in this game. Did I beat? Yeah, I beat this game too. I actually like this Splinter Cell. I didn't beat the latest one that just came out because it came out at a weird time for gaming, and it was like transition time from last gen and this gen, so I didn't beat it. But I'm getting rid of this too, even though I liked it. I'll probably never play it again. BioShock 2, which is not even open. This is one of the games I also got. Wait, is it open? No, it's not open yet. I got this with the Best Buy 2 get 1 free thing, so I just bought it. They were like, I spent like $12 between 13 bucks I think with the 2 games I bought, and then they gave me the cheaper one free, obviously. And I didn't like the second BioShock. I didn't play the third one yet. I'm probably gonna get that for PC. Beat the first one, loved it. The second one, you start off in a Big Daddy suit, and I didn't like that. You move too slow, and that was annoying to me. Did not like it. So I bought it again only because it's like I was gonna give it a try again. But I have BioShock 1 for free on PC from GameFly. They gave it to you when they had the PC thing. And then I got this, so I was like, I might as well in the future just get BioShock 2 and 3 on PC. Get one of those little bundles, deals off the summer sale, something like that. Because like this is cheap as hell. And the thing is, you don't have to play this before you play 3, so I'm probably gonna get 3, play 3 first, and eventually I'll get around to playing this one. But I'll probably rather play these on PC than console. But I'm getting rid of all this for I think probably about 200, hopefully. 80 gig fatbat, which everybody asks me what kind of PlayStation is that when they come and see it, because you know they switched up. Honestly, I like the glossy. I like the touch sensitive buttons, and I've wanted so bad to find this PlayStation in white, but I could never find it. And if I found it in white, I wouldn't be selling it. I would have kept it, honestly. But even the shell, like Sony cock blocked so hard, we're not letting that shell, because you can get different color shells and just take them out and put it in, but Sony would not let that be sold in the US for some reason. And you could go other routes and paint it. Even the company that used to send you in, you send your system in and painting it for you, they stopped doing it because it was too much insurance for stuff getting damaged on the way back, and they stopped doing it. Colorware, coolerware, whatever, they did that. But I love that PlayStation. I think it's durable. As you see, I dropped it and like one time and it just split the wig, but this system was mad durable. Like the original Elite in a white Xbox 360, them joints, you tip them over, they fall, your disc is getting scratched up, and the system might not work. I will give Sony that this system was mad durable and strong. That's why I like it, but I don't like the thin one. I don't like the second one, the slide open loose top. Like, no, I like that system. People be hating, saying why you got that fat system, because it's the best one. It's the most durable one. The gigs is 80 gigs, and that's a problem for me, because when I was on PlayStation Prime or whatever, their paid service, downloading those games were a problem. I had to go back and delete all this data from all these games and all kinds of stuff, because it didn't have enough data. Also, what I might do, I don't know if I'm gonna have the opportunity to do it. One thing I liked about the PlayStation before we part ways is this is actually how I started recording my video game plays at first, the bootleg way. I would hook up my 360 play, Call of Duty, and I would point the PS camera at the screen that I was using, and it showed it actually pretty clear. Obviously, it was a little off to the side, slant or something like that, but this is how I actually started recording my gameplays using this. So I got more play out of my PlayStation between watching Blu-rays and recording 360 gameplay of Call of Duty. So that you will be missed for. If you go back to some of my older videos, my Black Ops 1 days, Modern Warfare 2, possibly even, I don't know, some World War, maybe, yeah, some World War. This is actually how I recorded my gameplays using the PlayStation. I would record it, save it to the thing, and then use a USB stick and slip it over to the PC. But I said I would get a PS4 only when they did certain things, and they did some of them. They fixed that light bar trash situation where it's just draining your battery and it's all bright as hell. They fixed the HDCP situation where now I can hook up my hotspot directly to it and record that way. They're coming with their library, so all these games that I didn't finish and didn't beat, I can re-rent them for like $5, I guess, hopefully. So those are really cool. They still haven't had, the order hasn't come out yet, and that was one of the games I was going to wait for, but since The Last of Us is coming out again, I might re-get that. I might re-get it because I didn't play the download content, so I might re-get that just for that reason. And I love playing it in here on a projector. Yeah, because that's how I beat that game. That's definitely a game I'm looking forward to. So that's one of the main reasons why I said I'll finally get one. And if I can knock $200 off of it and pay buying the PlayStation from Newegg, because they don't have any taxes. But now I see they're charging $6-7 to ship it though, which is gay. But it's $4.49, like legit, plus the $7, $8 total for shipping for the system with a year subscription. So I knocked $200 off of it, so it'll be $249 I'll pay for my PlayStation. That is the goal, not to pay full price for the PlayStation. I was going to give it a 362, but they were both going to have packages. These games with a couple more, we're going to go with that system. But I got Razer Anza controllers, and I got, the Saber-Tooth. I got this too much invested in the 360 to let it go. So I'm keeping the 360, getting rid of the PS3 to get that PS4. My goal was to get rid of both of them and not have to pay anything for the PS4, but I just got too much invested in that 360 right there. That's my video. Getting ready to get rid of my glorified Blu-ray player. Nah. Sony was a good system. PS3 was a good system. I love all the exclusives, except for I didn't finish a lot of them. Killzone and Metal Solid. Pretty much beat all the Uncharted. I love all the Uncharted. Didn't finish the last one, but I'll probably re-get that on the Sony Marketplace or whatever in the future. That's my video. We out. Oh yeah, my cousin. One thing that motivated me to get the PS also, he's graduating this tomorrow, I think, from law school, and he I guess his little orientation or his little program he's in, they gave him a bunch of free PS3 games. So I don't know what games he's gonna give me, because I told him I didn't have one yet, but he's still gonna give me the games. I should have them by Monday. So that also is a determiner of why I wanted to get the P4 now, is because I'm getting some free games that's gonna collect dust unless I get the system. So that motivated me now more to get the system. Yeah. So hopefully, I'm assuming they gave the kids in law school free PS4 games in their program, but they don't know. I guess they just assumed that everybody had a system. I don't know. My cousin's never been a gamer. He actually, before he went away to law school, he wanted to buy that 360 off because I had another one, and I was like, "You ain't a gamer, cuz," and nah, you ain't about that life. Stick to your law school thing, and don't try to get into the gaming thing late and have another distraction. So I ain't sell it to him. He wanted it though, but I knew he wasn't gonna use it because he's not a gamer. Most of his boys and the people he used dorms with and all that were, but he wasn't. So I just knew he ain't gonna want it. But proud of him. Shout out to him for graduating law school, George Washington University. Hopefully those games he's sending me aren't trash. Hopefully it ain't games I already got for the 360. I mean Xbox One either. If so, oh well, beggars can't be choosers. But see what happens. We'll do that unboxing, or we'll reveal what I get sent Monday. All right, we out.